This is one of the questions asked by you guys, and it is on dating expectations. What are some fair dating expectations, and what are some things that are too much and too excessive? Number one on my list is to keep everything very light in the beginning. Don't get too deep, don't share too many deep emotions, because then you develop expectations from this person that you barely know, and you should never develop expectations in general, especially from someone that you just met and you don't know anything about them. So keep things light. Second is, don't start the relationship with being sexually active. Go slow. Make sure that you're getting to know each other. Make sure that if this doesn't work out, you will be okay having had a sexual relationship with this person. So again, the first is to go slow for different reasons. The second is also to go slow, but in a sexual relationship kind of a manner. Number three on my list is the most important one, and it is one that literally fails all the time with all of my clients. And that is to pay more attention to what you are also giving than what you are receiving. What are you bringing into this relationship? What are your pros and cons? Sometimes we're so focused on the other person and what they're giving us that we forget to give anything back. And so I always say, make sure you're giving 51%. And you're also hopefully receiving 51%. And yes, I know the math doesn't add up, but you know what I mean. Next on my list is to understand lust versus love. And this goes back to number two, which is make sure that you're not jumping into sexual relationships fast. And the reason I say that is because we are all on our best behavior when we first meet someone. And this goes for friendships as well as relationships. It's called the honeymoon phase, where everybody behaves very well. And this is what really causes that lust, because everybody's on their best behavior. And so it's so easy to fall in love, but you're falling in love with someone that you don't really know, someone whose flaws you haven't really seen or been introduced to yet. So know the difference between lust and love. Love goes back to my number 5, which is on my list, which is being able to work through problems and flaws. It is in understanding that the person in front of you is not going to be perfect. And believe me when I say this, none of us are perfect. So make sure you understand that. And when you understand that, and when you're willing to work through problems, and when you're willing to be okay with this person in front of you, flaws and all, is when you will be able to have a real relationship.